the population has grown to accept the probability that we are not alone, and we may well not even be the most advanced species in the universe. And I think what we are beginning to see now are more than shadow effects of that form of reality.
Coming up, are real alien craft flying over Mexico.
You can see that the trail follows the image, that we're spewing out some sort of matter.
Also, is this UFO video a message to mankind?
They were making a figure. I think it's information.
A display of UFOs caught on video occurred in Mexico. The tremendous number of eyewitnesses, along with their video evidence, makes the UFO activity just south of our borders seem like a virtual invasion. It began during a solar eclipse in 1991, when hundreds of video cameras were pointed toward the skies. This startling video was taken during the eclipse by Guillermo Araguin, a TV network executive. It documents an eerie metallic craft with a saucer-like shape that immediately dazzled Jaime Maussan, one of Mexico's most respected journalists.
I wasn't even in Mexico. When I arrived, they told me, Jaime, a UFO was recorded in the eclipse, and you should see this. And when I saw it, I got so impressed by it that I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw this incredible UFO.
Still more a skeptic than a believer, Maussan recognized the significance of this UFO caught on tape and showed it on primetime TV to the Mexican nation.
I took that piece into television and asked for more videos, and they sent me the videos. And I had been able to collect, so far, 5,000 videos to this moment.
All of them featured strange lights and moving objects that cannot readily be identified as birds, balloons, or airplanes. This extraordinary example, also shot during the eclipse by the Breton family, displays another shiny, hovering object nearly 80 miles east in the city of Puebla, Mexico.
The Breton family clip is so real and so human. It's wonderful because the family's outside, they've got their clock, and they're filming. They move up and they film the object. Again, it's the same type of ship that Mr. Araguin filmed and all of the others, and it's beautifully clear. It's silver, it's disc, it's metallic.
UFO investigator Britt Elders believes that the videos shot during the eclipse in Mexico offer persuasive evidence of the existence of UFOs.
The eclipse was unusual, and it was so important because 17 different people in 4 different cities took video of the same object.
I didn't believe in UFOs. Why should I believe in them? I'd never seen one.
Luis Lara, confirmed skeptic of anything extraterrestrial, set out to videotape the eclipse. But when he raised his camera, he was drawn to the shiny metallic orb that was hovering overhead.
I was so excited and thrilled to show people. I have UFOs. UFOs! That's when I really started to believe in this.
Strange UFOs seen hovering at the same time. In 4 different videos, at 4 different locations, many miles apart. Could they have been balloons or stars? Investigator Elders wanted to find out.
From that point, we took it to computers. We did 3 different programs on where the stars were, what was visible during the eclipse right over Mexico City. And it wasn't a star.
Balloons were also compared and ruled out. Strangely, when the video is enhanced, the silvery orb seems to be disturbing the atmosphere that surrounds it. This general disturbance would be different than you would find in a video of an airplane.
They don't have the disturbance around the entire object, only towards the end of the object. So the object's moving this way, the disturbance is behind. We don't know if it's part of its propulsion system or if it's because the object was actually moving through the air, disturbing the air currents.
You can see again that the trail, if you will, follows the image. The significance of the distortion is that it follows consistently behind the object, the same as if a propulsion system would generate if it were spewing out some sort of matter or some sort of ionization.
We took the footage to Dr. Robert Nathan, considered by many at NASA to be the foremost expert in image processing. He believes that the smoke is a telltale sign of a small man-made object.
If it's a very large model, smoke will tend to move upward in a sharper draft. The fact that this thing is just sort of billowing out very diffusely suggests that the size of the object has to be quite small.
Could this be some secret military craft unlike any that we know of? No military official, either in Mexico or elsewhere, has made any statements about these discs. Dr. Nathan believes that we have to consider the possibility of a hoax.
The solar eclipse heightens everybody's views to the heavens. Here's a great opportunity to have some fun, but here's a good time to perpetrate a hoax.
If it is a hoax, then it's worldwide, because a few months later, this footage was captured in Mount Unzen, Japan. It reveals what appears to be the same craft, 4,000 miles away.
The object, again, is this hockey puck shape. It has one area that is so black the computer can't read it. The other side of it is lit, but it is almost identical to what was seen during the eclipse in Mexico City.
If these UFOs are piloted craft, many of them appear to be attracted to commercial airliners. Many of Jaime Maussan's videos document dangerous UFO activity in and around Mexico City Airport. These unidentified objects have alarmed both pilots and air traffic controllers. Making things more difficult, UFOs are often sighted visually, but don't show up on the tower's radar screens.
There's something is in their airspace that they don't know what it is. But apparently, it's affecting them, and it's affecting what happens in their aircraft. The controllers and the pilots have told us that their instruments go crazy. They can't get a correct altitude reading, they can't get correct speed, they can't get correct anything. We've had an airliner that has actually claimed to have had a collision with an unknown object in the air.
People are going to prove that this is truth. Not the scientists, not the authorities, not the military. We, hundreds or thousands of people with our cameras in our hands, are going to be able to produce the evidence that is going to be seen around the world and is going to prove that this is real and that we are not crazy, we are not lunatics,